But can we also talk about, though, in New South Wales, now, in New South Wales, the coalition is licking its wounds from having lost to Chris Minns and Peter Phelps, who we've actually had on this show before. He was in the upper house. He was a staffer to the Premier. He has come out and said, and he has delivered an absolute broadside, and good on him, I think, to fellow members of his party who are just saying, oh, well, now we're in opposition, blah, blah, blah. And he has said, no, the only reason why we lost is because we didn't stand for anything. He said the party was filled with feckless, lazy blancmanges who didn't stand for anything, which is absolutely right. And you can see that with so many things that the Perrottet government did to pander to the left, whether it was the Matt Keane emission stuff, whether it was sticking the Indigenous flag up on the Harbour Bridge, whether it was signing up to the treaty, or to the Voice in what looked like a hostage tape with Albo at that meeting of all the state premiers. And now they're in opposition. Phelps has made the very good point that the only way to win government, he said, you can't just be a good local member going out to school fetes and ethnic community dinners and things like that. Every single day, he said, you have to be attacking the government, attack, attack, attack. And that is the only role for you in opposition. And I think, frankly, Peter Phelps got it right.
He always does. He's a great. You're right, Rita. Carry on.
No, he's absolutely right. And what he describes isn't just limited to the New South Wales Libs. This is across the board, as we've spoken about. It's why they're probably not in power anywhere other than in Tasmania. At state level in particular, they need to find out who they are, what they stand for, and have some conviction. You cannot just be a more economically responsible version of Labor. People don't want that. People want a real choice, and they're not getting it right now.
Well, they are getting it from Peter Dutton, I would argue, and he must carry on the path. And the Liberals federally must get behind the direction Peter Dutton is taking the party. We need a conservative federal Liberal party if we're going to win if the Libs are going to win the next election, which they need to, because Anthony Albanese is telling us that he hopes Labor will be in power for 10 years. Let me tell you, if Labor's in power for 10 years, this country is going to be in a real mess.